Hey YouTube, this is Tyler, and I had a quick tip for you today. I was cleaning out my Eheim filter, and a lot of people have problems with priming these. And to me, priming is really the easy part. Getting the hose off, because these things are so tight, is a lot harder to do. And then, you do prime it and you've got water going everywhere because you can't get this stupid hose back on the spray bar. And, I say that these are great filters. I don't want to deter anybody from getting one, but I accidentally kind of stumbled upon a trick, and I wanted to share it with you guys and see what you guys thought. But, when you go to clean your filter, there's pressure inside it that you have to release, right? So you open one of the valves, all that nasty water comes out in your bathtub, your wife yells at you, and then you can, then you can take out the trays and everything. And then most people, at least what I do, is you put enough water back in, to cover all the things that are going to hold your beneficial bacteria. And then you close all your valves, which when you're cleaning it, you've only got the two valves right by the filter. I hope you guys can see this because it is really dark in here. But so what I do, when I put it back under the tank, both of these valves would be closed. That's going to, the bottom of the filter, and then the other side's going to your intake. So both of those valves would be closed. It would be unplugged. And then you've got both of those valves would be closed as well, until you screw it in and everything. Then what I did was I opened that valve first, and then I opened that valve, which created a little bit of suction. I don't know that you have to open them. I did them pretty fast, pretty much at the same time. And, it created enough of a siphon that, the water from the tank was still filling up the canister. And I happened to still have those valves closed, so the pressure inside of this was increasing. Because, the volume of the canister filter is not changing. The volume of water is increasing, so the air is getting pushed up to the top, and that's building up your pressure. So then when I released those two valves, it created a big enough siphon to actually move my water all the way from those two valves into the tank. If you guys try this, it may not be that much, but as soon as it passes that valve, you're good to go. And all I did was plug it back in, no burping, did just fine. No priming at all. I thought I'd share this tip with you guys. And, I think it'll work for people with similar filters. This is a 2215 Classic. And, like I said, as the volume increases of the water, so does the pressure, because the space that is confined in stays the same. So when you release that pressure, all of that air is going to go all the way up that tube into your spray bar, which creates a siphon. Kind of the same thing as sucking on the hose. I will warn you guys, make sure that the water actually does go all the way through your filter so you don't get air in it. But, this is something that worked for me, and I wanted to share it with you guys. Anyway, later.